Hello everyone and welcome to this video. The last video about the Equestrian festival this year. Closer to it. I really like the festival this year. But I'm also kind of glad it's over because in the last week, even though a lot of new things have been added and stuff, it does get kind of repetitive and, well, exhausting that is way too strong of a word to express this, but kind of tiring. It gets tiring to do the same races and stuff every day again. So it being over is also kind of nice, but I also really loved it because we had a lot to do in the game for a few weeks, and I don't know, this festival, it's always so nice and refreshing, really like jumping into spring. I like so much how this festival built up. Like in the first week we got the usual races with a bit changed, new decorations and also dressage. Of course, new clothes as usual and the introductory quest. Not a lot extra to do in the second week, but Sabine was back with her race and her quest. And a discount on the horses, exclusive code variations. Then in the third week, next to the races, even more things to do. New races from Sabine, the Red String Trail Ride again. You could impress Baroness. Okay, that's a one-time quest and it's not so long, but it was nice to be able to do that too. And the herding of the animals. Oh yeah, of course, also the champs and the dress up every day. So then you got even more to do in that third week. To top it off, in this fourth week, even more dressage, but that will be permanent. So I think then, if that one is permanent, maybe then the first routine will be only exclusive to the Equestrian festival. And maybe, I think that is what they are going to keep doing with dressage. I think that every year they will add exclusive routines to the Equestrian festival only, which you can only do then during that time of year. More extra activities. Cleaning up trash from the visitors. Well, it does give some tokens, so that is nice. And also the recycling with Bonnie. So the other trash besides the daily quest you pick up also gives tokens. So everything I gathered over the year, just randomly picking something up now and then, now actually has a use as well, a function, so that is nice. Raptors come back this year. Interesting. Well, I just don't care so much for Raptor. It's not my kind of music, but I was like, okay, here's his comeback, and now what? Is he going to give a concert or anything, or is this all? And yeah, I guess that little quest was all. So I guess we'll see him again with, I don't know, whatever opportunity where he might give some concert or be included in some kind of quest. Maybe we will get Fashion Week back. That's also a long time ago that we had a Fashion Week. It was always kind of fun, I think. And Raptor was present there too. Now a bit about the dressage. I think I will also make another video showing how you can do a perfect loop mastery this time. It is a bit more complicated. But in this video I just want to shortly mention it. What I kind of like about the new challenging routine is that you have to switch 2 gates up or down. And the fun thing was actually, before, in the older years in SSO that I played, I was always practicing this kind of trick I invented myself, like getting the horse from walking to canter in like one movement with my mouse, scrolling up fast at once to be able to do that. I haven't been practicing that for much anymore, but now I can actually utilize the trick. Yeah, I need to get good at that again. But I can now practice that a lot with that dressage routine, so I actually like that. I personally think it's easier to slow down to gates, to scroll down, than to speed up 2 gates and to scroll up. I think that's a bit more difficult. Well, I'm looking forward to more dressage routines from SSO. I wonder what all they are going to do with the dressage, because this is still the beginning of Jorvik dressage. And I bet SSO can invent a lot of more things to make it even more fun and interesting. Maybe even include some sort of special movements. But that's all for the future. Although, like with how they improved the show jumping, there actually has been a recent game blog about that. I can see them improving dressage even more as well. I really like how they improved the show jumping. I also want to talk about the next route map we got. I'm really curious about what is happening in the picture. It looks to be in Valedale. There's some purple mist, something magical going on, and there are some sparkles on the left. Maybe something clickable. It seems to be at night. Like, will we get a little quest? Well, not next week, because then we are just going to get 3 new horses. And I've already seen them in the spoiler video from CC Creations, and it's not my kind of coats that no, I don't want to buy any of them, but that's good. If you watch my Generation 3 horses wishlist, you know I still got a lot of horses I want to buy, so if I don't like the next ones coming up, that's good, because that saves me some money in star coins. Seems like we will also get new hairstyles. It says perhaps you would like a new hairdo too. And new chores for in the home stable. I'm looking forward to that. I'm curious to that. That would be nice actually. There's a Rootin and Tootin at the ranch. Tootin like with a car. I don't know what that means honestly. Yeet, our last house just yet. Yeehaw. A new face in town. Activities at the StarStableOnline ranch. Well, I'm looking forward to that. Is that like sort of going to be Western camp? I don't think so. I guess they would announce it like that then. Effortless horse riding on May 8th. Tired of always posting while trotting. Why not sit down and just enjoy the ride? Oh, I didn't know that was called posting in English. Interesting. Well, it's a bit harder in real life to just enjoy the ride. Sitting through trot is actually quite hard at first. Especially if you ride like on a Dutch warmblood, because I tried that. But it is easier on a Frisian because their movement, it is different. With the Dutch warmblood, the trot is kind of, they throw their legs up a bit higher. Yeah, it's a different sort of movement. And with a Frisian, well, some Frisians also have this really high knee action trot, and it's hard to just stay on the back sitting through the trot then. But some more moderate Frisians, they don't throw their legs up as high, and it's easier to sit in trot without a saddle then. But really, it's not just sitting down and enjoying the ride. No, sitting through trot, that is actually quite challenging, especially at first. So I wonder how that will be in game. It's not realistic with a saddle. If we have stirrups too, then we should just, well, they call it posting here, then we should just post to say so. But when riding without a saddle, yeah, then it would be realistic in game. If we then just sort of sit through the trot. Well, the most exciting thing on the end, rumor has it that there's something going on at the StarStableOnline ranch. Stay tuned for the next roadmap to learn more about that. So I think that is going to be Western Camp or Camp Western. So I think we can kind of assume that May is mostly going to be a Western related month, at least the second half of it. Maybe also the first half of June. Depends on how long it will last, if that will be Camp Western, but it seems likely. But I'm not sure, of course. I cannot confirm anything. And I think then June, as usual, will probably be the Rainbow Festival. So July, August is still a surprise. September as well. November, October, or October, November, Halloween. December, winter festival stuff, Christmas. So we still have quite a lot of surprises we can get this year. It is more predictable now with the festivals. It's also kind of nice. But it's also so nice to still have a lot of surprises. Then the next thing. This looks so funny and nice. This is a dressage event from SSO Olympics. I think last year or the year before that, I participated in a Halloween event from them, and today they had a dressage event. I always really like dressage events, and people put so much effort and time in it. I've been thinking maybe I should go in a dressage club in SSO, but I don't know if I will have enough time to devote myself to that. Yeah, and I have to learn everything too, and I already got my own club as well. My club is like a silent club. I made it with my own wishes in mind, because I was seeking a club that didn't require anything from me. No activities. Well, social interaction is fun, but like I didn't really want to put time in a club and in activities, invest anything in it. So I spent the star coins and I made my own club. Fire Dragon Society. Yeah, it is a club for those who want to be done with those club invites all the time, but do not have any requirements or responsibilities by being in the club. You just don't have to do anything. That's where my club is for. Like I said, it's like a silent club. Yeah, it would be cool to be in a dressage club, but yeah, I don't know how often people practice a week, but I kind of do not want to disband my own club, because I would have to do that for it, or maybe I could transfer it to somebody else. But I've been thinking about it sometimes, but I don't think I'm actually gonna do it. I'm happy with the way things are now. Someday I might join a dressage club in SSO, but for now I'd like to just have my own club that does not require anything from me or from any of the members. I think I have about 15 members. They can just be in there and that's it. Nothing else necessary. I like how this looks. It's so nice. People with same outfits, on the same horses, all on the row like this, those clubs. Oh, you can just see by that alone how much effort it takes to be in a dressage club, and time and devotion. Yeah, I really love it. It's amazing. But yeah, for now it's not for me, who knows, maybe later if I feel like yeah, I really want to do that right now. Oh, what I also like, could get so many tokens this year. In the last week you could, if you did all the solo things, no group races, you could earn 51 tokens a day, and if you did the group things, then like 60 tokens a day. So that's a lot. In the beginning I thought, oh, I'm not gonna earn that many, can't get all the outfits. But yeah, I could, and I can get everything now I want from the token shop, so I'm happy about that. Also with the shilling, you could also earn a lot of shillings with this festival. I had the max amount of shillings twice. I spent them on the luxurious Dressage set and the black helmet from the monochrome set. It's a lovely, plain, solid black helmet, because the other ones that are already in game, they are a bit more generation 1 or 2, or there's a little white dot on it, but this one is really nice, plain solid black and new and updated, like generation 3 clothes. I love that. Goes with a lot of outfits, so happy to have that in my wardrobe as well. Maybe I'll also buy the white pants from the monochrome set. I really like that one too. Bit different than the one I'm having now, and fits with more outfits as well. That was all for this video. I hope you enjoyed the Equestrian Festival a lot, like I did too. But it's also good that it ends again, and then we can look forward to it next year. Have a good night, day, morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time it is for you. Bye!